I'm Dominique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your host of Hey Fave, a weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time. What's going on with y'all?
Hola, people. I hope you're well.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Hope y'all good.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. That's wonderful.
I'm good.
That's
Trying
always
not
good.
to pop my knee out of place.
Well, we don't want that.
You guys exercise and take care of your body before you get older.
My goodness.
Because I literally just tried to climb on this couch knee first and just felt a sharp pain. And that's not, I don't know what that means.
Maybe you just knelt down wrong. I don't know. I don't know.
My goodness. Oh, Lord. What we got going on?
I got a few things before we get into like the main. We got a few random things to discuss.
Okay, well, the first random thing is I think I'm not addicted yet, but I really want to watch WNBA now. I really want to watch some games now.
I enjoy it. So that is the one thing I've been allowed, like, I'm like, oh, is it a game on? If it's a game on, I'll go watch that instead of like something on YouTube or. I've been enjoying it, and to me, it doesn't matter if I don't know all the people. I just sit. It don't matter who's playing. I just watch I feel like it's more enjoyable that way. It's less stressful because you can just watch both sides play. You're not like, oh, one or the other.
True.
You
now,
can just enjoy the game.
Yeah. If I start, I am. When I start watching more, I'm gonna pick me a team now.
So I mean, but right now, I'm rooting for people, I guess. So like, I like Angel. So whenever Sky's playing, that's who I'm going for. Unless they're playing against the Aces, then I think I like the Aces more. And then if neither one of them are playing, if New York's playing, I like Liberty. Like I ended up watching them a lot last season in the playoffs because they were in the playoffs. So I ended up watching them a lot and like they're good.
I'm just catching on, y'all.
So
I like their colors.
Liberty, Aces, and Sky right now, and then Atlanta if I catch them. I don't catch them all the time.
Okay.
But it's like people like I have, so like Brittany Griner's on Atlanta, Pow Pow from South Carolina is on Atlanta, and then Aaliyah Boston from South Carolina is on Fever with Sydney Colson, who was on Vegas, and Caitlin Clark. That's them three in Indiana, and then I think I only know Camila Cardosa and Angel Reese on Sky, and then Asia Wilson, Las Vegas Aces. Sabrina Ionescu, Stewie, New York.
You see, she's been watching a little bit more than I have. I'm just getting started, okay? I only know two people, three.
One up, Kelsey Plum.
4.
Anyway.
But yeah.
I've been recognizing some people, so, I'm like, oh, okay.
And Charlotte, can y'all get us a team, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you and thank you. We'll be waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love that.
Hurry up.
Okay. In other news, I feel like when we were talking about movie I was about to say Bible characters, bless it. We was talking about movie characters that like may be misunderstood or whatever. I feel like you mentioned that Scar had come up in some.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I finally watched Mufasa the other day.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it. I tried to watch it.
I was twisting my hair. I was prepared for it to take 4 or 5 hours. It took me longer. I watched all of Ironheart, and then watched Mufasa. I was like, why am I still sitting here?
Look, at least you got some movies in. It's awesome.
So yeah, I watched Mufasa, and I agree. Scar was just hurt. His feelings was just hurt.
And when he's supposed to be next in line to be,
he was the one.
I think that was the reason.
He's the actual royal. His daddy was the king.
Up. That's messed up.
They took Mufasa in.
Mufasa wasn't even a biological.
They took Mufasa in.
Wow.
And at first, Scar's daddy wasn't even right because he was like, no, we don't take strays in, we eat them.
Oh! Not eat them. Golly.
Pretty much.
We eat them.
And then Scar's mama was like, no. So he made him go live with the women. So that's when Mufasa learned how to hunt real good and all that. Yeah. And he kept Scar. And he was like, you supposed to be the next king. You hang with me. Pretty much. I think Scar's daddy kind of felt like hanging around Mufasa was going to make Scar soft. That's what I kind of... But anyway, they had to run away. So they had to run away. And they were like, Mufasa and Scar, go. Mufasa, keep him safe.
Okay.
So Scar was actually royal. He was next in line to be king of their tribe. You know, some stuff happened. I ain't gonna tell you all the things. But the way Mufasa ends up king, Sarabi was a princess.
I forgot who Sarabi was.
The mama, Simba's mama.
Okay. And she's like
Scar liked Sarabi first.
That's why he acted like that in the cartoon animation.
I said all of this. He was royal first.
See,
but Mufasa actually was trying to help Scar and Sarabi link. Like, he was telling them what to say to her and stuff. And then when something happened,
he ain't had no game.
When something happened, she was like, "Oh, who saved me?" And he was like, "It was Scar." So he even lied so that Scar could, you know.
That's nice, Mufasa.
Yeah, so it just still them two ended up
Dang.
liking it. So Scar, now what he did was dirty for sure. He set them up, but his feelings was hurt.
I mean,
so I'm like, I see. He was
coming in, taking my lady, but also my position to be king.
He was supposed to had everything worked out with their pride. Scar was next in line to be king. So now this stray ends up taking his girl and becoming king of a whole new pride, but still. So yeah, there's that. So I understand. And then, so why was he still around? Scar at the end, like why did we meet Scar? Like, because you like with all of this, why was he even around? He was like, as long as I'm alive, my brother will have a spot. So he still, yeah. So I understand. I hate what he did, but I understand. Like, Scar's little feelings was hurt. They were young too. Like,
see, we always need backstories because even with Maleficent. Same thing. It's like, wait a minute, y'all's been. What did y'all do at first to make them this way? We always need backstories. That's crazy.
So, after watching it, I was like, and I see why if people were saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to go on here and watch it.
Yeah, it's cute.
I'll watch it. Is there a lot of singing? It don't matter.
Actually, I don't think any more than the original.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah.
All
right.
That's crazy.
I don't have a clever segue.
Scar.
I was about to try to tie them together. Nelly and Ashanti are also in headlines. Well, not also. Mufasa and Scar aren't in headlines, but Nelly and Mufasa. Not Nelly and Mufasa.
Yes, Nelly and Mufasa were both. Shoot. Exactly.
No, Nelly and Ashanti have a new reality show out on Peacock.
Yes.
I watched it.
I have not watched it.
I like them.
I've seen clips.
So, Nelly, more than anything, is currently in headlines. People are calling him trash or like a bad father or husband because apparently he refuses to change diapers.
Okay.
They have a little baby, if y'all didn't know. And okay. The clip that's going around is a conversation he and Ashanti were having. Like, they were out on a date or something, and like she kind of like brought up, it's like how do you sleep through this? Like, how do you not even hear him when he cries? And he was like, oh, does that happen? I don't even like.
You ignoring the baby?
She was like, because she was like, how do you hear him? How do you sleep through it? And I hear him. But so then it's like, he was like, well, I'm not changing no diapers, pretty much. And cause she mentioned, she was like, oh, it would be nice if you would help though. Like if I could get, he was like, that means if he crying, I gotta get up, so you should get up too, type thing. And which valid.
Absolutely.
But then he says pretty much he's not changing diapers, but he also said like they've had this conversation. Like maybe not in that clip. Well, I think he was like, I told you pretty much thing. But then that's when she was like, but you should want to help. But if you've watched like the whole episode or any of the episodes, he mentioned that before they had a baby, he told her, he was like, at the beginning you're gonna have your work cut out for you. I'm not really. He was like, when he can walk and all that and tell me what he want, listen, he with me all the time. But in the beginning stages, not so much. But he also said he told her he wasn't changing no diapers.
Oh, well then.
And to me, I'm not saying it's right.
No.
But if they had this conversation before they even went forth and had a baby, that means she knew. And she still decided she was going to have a baby anyway. So she can't be shocked or mad.
See, these are the type of questions you need to ask each other, men and women, before you even get that far. Like those type of life questions, relationship questions, because everybody just don't be talking about things like that. Yeah. And that's important to know. Like, how will you handle your family or your kids? Like
how present, how hands-on.
Yeah.
Because he did tell her one in another clip, like when they were talking about like involvement or whatever. Because he also likes to joke, like he can't get to the baby. It's like it's always Ashanti always got him. He was like, I'm second in the house anyway. It's like I can't even hardly hold my own, So it's that, but then she's also saying, will you help? Well, and he was like, but I told you I wasn't.
I mean, you can't get mad.
And my thing is, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm also like, if he told you ahead of time, and he's like, I give you the world, I'm just not changing diapers. But he was like, I'm rich, I will pay for as many nannies as you want, so you can have as much help as you need. Like, so it's like he's willing to do things. Like, sure, just a blanket statement, no context, no conversation. Yes, hearing a man say about a baby he helped make, I'm not changing no diapers, like under no circumstances. Absolutely trash. Like, that's not. But when you get the conversation, and this is not just because like I like Nelly. I'm like, I watched the whole show. They had he's brought up that they had this conversation. I'm like, if she knew that and decided I'm still want to have a baby, then even like in later episodes, like she's trying to figure out when to have another.
Oh, well then she's allowing it. So
I'm like,
she has allowed that. So
I think people were taking this moment of frustration and turned it into a whole, because she seemed overall like it wasn't a constant every episode. Help me.
Yeah.
So it sounds like she's learned to deal with it.
Look, you guys, y'all not in that relationship. Y'all just see little clips. If that's what they talked about already, y'all can't get mad at Nelly. Yes, like she said, it is. I will side eye you, but
absolutely,
he did tell her.
Man,
so
that's my thing. You knew ahead of time. And still decided to have a baby.
Now, he didn't say nothing ahead of time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We got some issues.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's a problem.
But yeah, they've talked about this. So
yeah, it sounded like they had the conversation. Because like Nelly's kids is grown. Like he's done.
Yeah, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Because he's got his two, and then he took in his sister's two. I watched his reality
show. Yeah, that's right.
And all of them grown now, like at least in their 20s. Like,
that is. I forgot.
And Nelly has a grandson. Like his daughter has a little one, like 1 or 2 year old running around. So like, Yeah, so I mean that doesn't excuse him. He still made another baby, so you need to be present. But yeah, so his daughter's 31.
Oh yeah, okay.
And Trey is 26.
Oh yeah, they fully grown. Okay. Can't say nothing. That's
my thing. Yeah, they had the conversation. That's their sitch. It's not bothering her enough to want to leave. So it's like, hey.
I did find out that they had talked for a very long time before.
I didn't know that. Well, like when they're in their first relationship, I didn't realize it.
I didn't know it was that long.
Like I knew it was long, but I didn't realize it was that long. I think she said on and off 10, 11 years.
Yeah. That sucks. Sorry.
That's what I was like,
they made their way back to each other.
They did.
I don't want it. No.
Yeah. But it sounded like even then it was both of them. Like it like cause Ashanti didn't make it sound like he was just trash.
Yeah.
It sounded like they both like they didn't know how to argue. You know, the typical and like.
Yeah, they were probably super.
Because she was like we were young.
Just getting into the business.
Up. Exactly. I think both of them were saying stuff like that. So they sound like even that they were on the same page with. I like them together.
They seem like they happy and laughing.
Yeah.
Every time I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. We like Nelly and Ashanti.
So that's that.
I just recently, was it today? I don't remember. Sierra and
Russell?
Yes, Russell Wilson. He was asking for baby number 5. I think it was their anniversary. I don't know what she was doing, but he was like, hey, can I get a baby number 5? That was so hilarious.
Listen, if they want to do it, they got
he got it, and he take care of them.
And she wants to, she can, like, do it with no issues.
Please, feel free.
Have at it. Hey. Y'all got it. That ain't none of my business.
Yeah, no. I love it. As long as the family is still together, y'all happy and everybody's taken care of.
I know the people in the comments be like, leave her alone.
Get off of her. Let her make it happen.
They like it. Do she need?
Well, she's been putting out songs.
True.
She put an album. I don't know.
So. I wouldn't know.
Like singles and stuff. They all like.
Hey.
Yeah, so.
And she went and did the tour.
And she did, didn't she?
Was
she pregnant or
I don't remember, but she did do a tour.
Just have a baby.
It might be that. Who knows? Either way.
That was hilarious. I just thought that was hilarious.
I mean, hey.
We love them.
Absolutely.
Speaking, I know this has nothing to do.
It's fine. His whole segment is full of randomness. Whatever comes
just thinking about relationships.
Okay.
And how everybody's kind of moving on from their old relationship to newer ones. Like Cardi B has left Offset and with Stephon Diggs. I heard that they're about to have a baby.
Oh, I heard they broke up. I'm confused.
Oh, Jesus. See, and I don't know. We might have to look that up. But
she just had a baby, didn't she?
Yeah. So that might be a lie. We gonna check, so I won't be spreading lies. But yeah, I heard that she
deleted all his pictures.
Did they break up for real? Is this recent? Yikes! What? Already? It's a rumor and the truth.
I don't want to open it and my whole thing crash.
Oh, no.
Laptop
yeah, we'll check it and we'll let y'all know. We'll let you know, but
yeah. So either they broke up or they might be having a baby. Who knows?
I ain't done nobody know. Yeah, but there's a couple couples that have either Tiana Taylor and Aaron Beard.
That's Mufasa.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Yes, I love it. I'm happy for everyone that has been able to move on and find actual love. I hope Cardi B and Stephon Diggs are still together.
You like them together?
I do like them together.
I've just seen the name, but I haven't even seen any of them. Okay.
I like them together. Like, they real playful. Not just the stuff that I've seen. Like, they're playful and they seem like they enjoy being with each other. So, yeah. But I like it.
Okay.
But I absolutely love. I am here for the Aaron Pierre and Tiana Taylor.
Okay. You know, they are very pretty together.
I love it. I love it. I love it, 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 love it.
They are beautiful together.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay? But yeah, that's all the things about relationships, stuff like that.
I can't get a clear yes or no.
Okay. Y'all, okay, erase all that. We don't know.
It is a rumor.
It's a rumor.
Popped up, but can't get a confirmation.
Yeah. Oh, they're walking is a little better. I'm sorry. It's good. Okay.
And our last little bit of randomness. Just to follow up, because we talked about it before. We don't want to stay here long. Diddy's verdict has come in. They've reached a verdict? Ain't that how you say that?
Yeah.
Either way, he was only found guilty on two of the things.
5. I think I had a 5.
4 or 5. I hesitated because I couldn't remember. But yeah.
Okay.
Not on the RICO, not on the trafficking. It was the transporting to engage. Because I don't know what words we could say. We haven't said anything to get flagged, but just in case.
Yeah.
Transporting with the intent to engage in the station.
I don't even know.
Figure out what's that word.
I don't know. I just trying to figure, are you guilty or not? To me, you were fully guilty.
No, they got him guilty on like traveling. Talking about that shot, dude. I got the game on in the background.
The game is in front of us. I'm so sorry.
And somebody just made a real ugly free throw. They didn't make it. They just tossed up an ugly shot.
Just not. Okay, sorry. He's not guilty.
Yeah, for
a couple things.
He got for the trafficking.
Yeah,
Cassie or Jane Doe. They found him not guilty for either.
I lost y'all.
And not on the RICO. So that's 3. Yeah, so 3 of the 5. 2 of the 5. So the transporting, so the traveling to go engage with professionals. Let's say that. And when I said station, I just took off the part of the word to see if you can gather what the rest of the word was.
I don't know what you're saying.
To go engage with professionals.
Got you.
Yeah, they.
Oh, Tushin.
Yes.
I got it. I just got it. Okay.
So they did find him guilty of that. The transporting to engage.
So you mean to tell me they had video evidence, like real life evidence, witnesses throughout his camp, video evidence, all of this, and they still found him not guilty?
I heard one lawyer say, like an actual lawyer, she was like, all this proved to be is like this just proved them reaching this verdict tells me they didn't believe the women from the beginning. I was like,
and I'm wondering now, the people that were in his camp or were testifying against him, I wonder how they feel right now. Like, are they afraid for their life now?
Cassie's lawyer and somebody else, they wrote letters like, hey, don't let this man out. Like, because his team asked could he be let out that day and like let out on bond.
Yeah, I saw
or house arrest or something
to celebrate something,
or just, but in general, until his sentencing, can he be let out? Can he go home?
And they told him no.
Yes. Cassie's lawyer wrote a letter, and one other, they were like, no, because we feel we have proven that this man is dangerous. Pretty much. You've heard how he retaliates. We fear that he might retaliate against the people that testified against him. So we advise that he don't be let out. So there was at least that much. I think so. I blatantly don't understand the whole non-trafficking. At least it gets with Cassie. Jane, her testimony got there was a little more willingness even though her willingness, a lot of it was not coerced, but it was like under the guise of she's trying to, oh, we won't have to do one. Oh, since you're here, do you want to do one? I agree, just because I wanted to be with him type thing. It was like more of that in her testimony. Yeah. So I could see how it could be like, but she wanted to be there. Even though she also explained how at other times, no, she didn't. But I'm just saying, I could see how they could somehow get away with that one. But for Cassie's, like, she clearly was saying no. She didn't want to be there. I just don't understand how both of those were not guilty.
You know, I'm shocked, but then again, I'm not. Like, we have a president that's a felon, so yeah. I'm not. I'm just saying how they justified it.
Yeah, I can't rationalize it, but I'm not surprised at all. And with the whole Rico thing, what I've learned from like watching all these summaries and people explaining like the charges and like what they're trying to prove and like why they did certain things. With a Rico, you kind of got to prove all or nothing. If you can't prove it all, they not going. And something else I heard when they were discussing it later, or I was watching something else. The way they get with that one, his team, because a RICO is like it's like an organized crime, like the whole organization's in on it. His team could have not necessarily known. They could have, some of the people could have just thought they were just booking flights. They could have not known like the exact purpose. I'm just saying this is how you can get away with it. It's not a whole organization. Like they could have just seen it. Oh, I'm just booking travel. Oh, I'm just booking a room. Like if they were kept in the dark, it's not. It's like they didn't prove that every member was in. Yeah. And like this was an enterprise and like you know. So once I learned that it's kind of like an all or nothing type thing, I was like, they're not gonna do that one. Man. I feel like they overshot it, like overcharged it. Like they kind of reached for the RICO and they should have like done a lesser, like maybe more charges.
Here's my thing, because I don't know exactly how lawyers work. Mm-hmm. Do they not research that first before going into a trial? Like all of the different options? Yeah. Or did they just automatically think, oh yeah, we could get him with this?
I think they were overzealous and thought they could prove it. And then as them testimonies, they were like, ooh, uh-oh. Like, because then even towards the end, like they removed a couple. They removed the kidnapping charge. They removed, because they were alleging that he kidnapped one of the workers. The Kid Cudi situation is, she said like he made her come over to the house with him during that situation. Okay. And the Kid Cudi like they removed both of those charges, whatever that charge was supposed to be for Kid Cudi. Because they felt like they didn't have a strong enough argument. So and I feel like like they overshot it with the RICO. They should have done some individual. They should have looked more like what can we prove? Because that's really what you're trying to do. What can we prove without a doubt and get the jury on?
And they can't even take them back for those charges.
Now the ones that they dropped before this, state level can redo it or try him or whatever if they choose to. But
I would never go in thinking, oh yeah, I can. We're gonna make sure that you go to jail, and we're gonna do individual.
That's what I'm like. Go with what you can better off prove. Break them up. Let it just be a long list of charges, but lumping it into a RICO, trying to prove that it was. Even though I do think members of his team absolutely helped him. We heard in testimony. But like trying to prove that it was a whole criminal organization, that's where they kind of so like we both said, I'm not surprised. But that is what it is. We'll see what he gets sentenced to. Max is 10 per charge, so he can be facing up to 20.
And that's nothing because that can be shortened, right?
Yeah. So I watched a video. So I'll be watching I'm Not a Lawyer, but she had on 3 other lawyers after all of this. I think she did one right before the verdict and then right after. And they were explaining like how now that we have the verdict, how the sentencing goes. And one of them pulled out like it's literally a chart. It's kind of like a point system and how it kind of works. And it's like, especially since this is his first real offense or whatever. It's like, and he's already been in. It's like, has he been in there with good behavior? Like that can take some points off and like end up reducing your sentencing time. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't think he'll get the max. I do think he should go for some time.
For life.
So that life was the max if they would approve the RICO. Yeah. I don't know about the trafficking charges. I don't know what those would have been, but I know the max for the RICO was life.
I wonder how long R. Kelly got.
That is a very good question. But yeah,
all these people that have like the sexual charges or whatever, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly. Like I'm wondering. But that's crazy. The fact they had evidence, video, witnesses.
But that's more of assault and abuse.
Yeah. They were trying to prove that he was a drug lord or something.
They were in the RICO. They were trying to prove
they're a crime mob.
It was a criminal organization, pretty much operating to pretty much pimp the girls out, or something like that. Y'all don't hold me to it. I'm not a lawyer either. I'm not stealing her sitch, but I also am not. I think for the RICO anyway. Yeah. Now for the trafficking, they were trying to prove that the girls were there against their will, even if it was just sometimes. Because like I've said multiple times, whenever something like this comes up, your yes can become a no in an instant, and that no needs to be honored. I feel like some people heard the yeses and took that and they disregarded whenever that yes turned into a no, and it's like, but she wanted it then. But I'm like, but she didn't want it that time. Whenever the yes becomes a no, the no holds way more weight than any yes ever was present. Because
if at first I just start punching you in the face and you've allowed a couple of times and you say no, don't hit me in the face no more, and I keep going, you think I should go to jail for that, or like should I get some time for that? So 30 years. R. Kelly got 30 years. He was sentenced to 30 years. And then sentenced to 20 in September 22. 19 will be served with he got 2, the New York sentence and a Chicago sentence. 30 New York, 20 for Chicago. 19 of the 20 will be served along with the ones in New York. So those will all count together. Math. Thanks.
So,
well, that sucks. That's horrible news.
Yeah.
On top of everything else that's happening in the world.
But yeah, that happened. Y'all let us know if y'all were surprised. I wasn't, especially towards the end when I started seeing how they were shuffling and adjusting charges, and once I learned like what they had to prove for the RICO, I was like, I don't think they're gonna prove that one. But yeah, that is that. That is all of our catching up, I think.
That's crazy.
That's all the randomness I had. It is. I try not to. I seen it. I was like, well, it is what it is. And I try not to live there too long.
Look, for all the people that were hurt in this case, let your no be known. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
From the beginning, don't let nobody make you do anything. Nobody can make you do anything. I don't care how we gonna have to go down pew-pewing. Okay? Ain't no. Well,
like you said, when we talked about in detail, Cassie, she got beat up when she tried to leave.
I know everybody is not
people feared that.
I know
they couldn't.
I need y'all to get some weapons lessons or something. Go get protect yourself. Get some security detail or something, okay? Because just protect yourself. Everybody that's been dealing with this, I hate that this happened. I hate that he is even getting out. And whenever the years give up,
not right now.
I know, but when he served, whatever, change y'all security and how y'all handle.
Watch who you get involved with.
Yes.
As soon as you notice some stuff you don't want to be involved with, even if you did once like it, once you decide this ain't for me, get out of there.
Please, immediately. Don't. That was just one little red
was
flag.
The flip flopping, just I don't want to be, and then I do.
Let's not flip flop. Let's not. Everybody.
And I'm in no way blaming them.
I'm not either.
I'm on their side.
I'm just
saying I can't see. These are the things that probably helped hurt their argument.
Yeah.
For the people that be looking for any reason to not believe or to,
I understand. Everybody's not the same. Everybody don't handle things the same. But from here on out, after dealing with this experience, change some things. Take some fighting classes. Just protect yourself, okay? Well, we don't know how crazy he is. Y'all do. Okay?
Which is why, I don't fault them for any decision they made.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. From here on out, let's get some stuff in place. Okay? Because that irritated me to the max, and I'm not even a part of it.
Yeah.
It'll never make me do nothing. We go down there fighting. No. Okay.
Hey guys, like my shirt? That's me on my shirt wearing my Faith Over Logic hoodie. How cool is that? I'm sure you've seen me wear Faith Over Logic t-shirts and hoodies quite often, so I figured why not tell you a little more about it. So Faith Over Logic is my faith-based apparel brand. You can find it at faithoverlogic.com. The goal is to give you a wearable way to encourage yourself and others to trust God more than you need for things to make sense according to your own logic, because it won't always make sense. So your faith needs to outweigh your need for things to make sense. We have the hoodies, we have sweatshirts, we have t-shirts, we've got hats, leggings, all kinds of things. Multiple ways for you to go out and share your faith and look good while doing it. There's also a blog over there where every once in a while I try to drop something encouraging or inspirational. So you can check that out if you'd like. Subscribe to the blog, get your merch, share with your friends, all of the things. Find everything you need at www.faithoverlogic.com.
Dang, that just made me mad again.
I know. That's
we
why
said
I was
we
like, we don't have to stay here long.
Negro for this long.
That is all. I'm done. Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, let's switch it.
Y'all need me to be y'all security detail.
Oh man, listen.
Hire me.
She be.
Hire me, okay?
She might be kind of good at it.
I'll take care of it. You need some help? Shoot.
Oh my Lord.
Tripping.
What's something else? Since she already fussing. Now it's time for our actual random question of the day.
I'm about to be fussing.
And it's been a while since we done one.
Girl,
that at least make you fuss.
need my blood pressure high. I need it low.
I saw something on Facebook.
Jesus.
I was like, ooh, let's talk about it. So there was this exchange, this conversation.
Click on this link.
I saw there's two friends. One was moving, the other got her a gift. I'm going to read the conversation.
Big booty Judy.
That is what she saved in. So
it's a red flag already. Sorry. I'm sorry,
some
everybody.
friends be like that.
You're right. What you want your name to be?
It's whatever it is.
I'll give you a name. I'll send it to you in text message.
Okay. So friend A says, "Hey girl, I dropped a basket of goodies off for you at your mom's since I know you're busy moving. I can't wait to see your place." And then friend B says, "Hey V, I can't. Well, y'all won't be able to see it.
I'll put it on the screen. Up.
Yeah, it's a basket of like stuff you need for your house. It's like some Lysol, some Febreze, some candles, some other cleaning products, like stuff
laundry detergent look like? That's Clorox.
Yeah.
It look like all smell good. Some hand soap.
Yeah.
Stuff
it's
for your
of
house
stuff you would need. Yeah. So friend responds and says, "Hey V, I really appreciate it, but I could have used the money for something else, to be honest. If you would have asked me what I needed instead of what you wanted, I would have said something different." So
Dominique, look, I just seen the picture in the first sentence.
So then friend A responds, "Oh wow, didn't expect this response. Kind of hurt my feelings. I didn't just go to the dollar store. I spent good money, and yes, if you would have waited instead of being rude, I had a gift card for food too. But that's okay. No friend of mine would talk to me like that. Love you and congratulations.
No, you don't even get to love you.
My space."
No, we no longer friends. We don't need no space. Yeah, we need space. Don't come back.
Oh goodness. So friend B then responds, "I mean, you can take it back if you feel some type of way. I didn't ask you in the first place. You're so sensitive, V. I didn't say anything wrong. I have a lot going on right now." And then friend A responds, "I understand."
God darn it! Oh, wait. Oh, wait. She is not your friend. She not your friend. Oh my gosh. And then she gonna call her sensitive?
For feeling some type of way after she was ungrateful.
She got you something.
So because I tend to appreciate just the thought and the fact that you got me a gift anyway. I definitely would have appreciated. Listen, it took years. I just started buying detergent.
You had, because you been getting that for. Then you been getting like a subscription.
Yeah, it came with I got the filter. It came with the I had access to like the free dish soap and laundry detergent. But before that, as a housewarming gift, I had got some detergent, fabric softener, all that. So like I literally just started buying it. Like I used that first, and then I used my subscription stuff. And yeah, I would absolutely.
It definitely will go back, or I'll use it.
Yeah, especially like she got all name brand stuff.
Yeah, like what?
You know, stuff ain't cheap these days.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was, and on top of the basket, she was giving her a gift card for food too. You
know how many grown-ups would appreciate that nowadays?
If you would have asked me, I would have told you I wanted something different, or you could have just gave me the money. Like
you can get these hands.
Where is the just the simple thank you? Like
you can get these hands. So, no, you don't waste no energy on people like that. No, take your stuff back or give it to somebody who you know will appreciate it, and let that go. That is not your friend. What?
Yeah, I was trying to think of like, is there an actual question? Was the girl?
What?
I don't think you can't say she was wrong for gifting her the basket, because gifts you just get and give. Like you don't typically, you don't always ask, what do you want or need,
unless you do a registry. Did you do a registry?
But it's like
regardless, it's.
Even the whole I didn't say nothing wrong, I have a lot going on. You having a lot going on doesn't justify you to just talk or respond any kind of way. It's not her fault you got a lot going on. And she was trying to do something nice for you, knowing you're moving and have a lot going on. I just thought it was wild. I would have. There's a lot of people in the comments saying, you can send me the basket.
Right, like. Wow.
And just the whole you brought up the you so sensitive. I feel like, is that an example of gaslighting?
Yes.
You're so sensitive and I did nothing wrong after you just said.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. No. Y'all not friends.
Yeah.
And don't you call her back either. Erase Big Booty Judy out of your phone. Erase her right on out. Erase her out of your phone. In y'all's relationship, right now. Red now.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Would you continue to be somebody friend like that? Nope. I'm not. I'm not.
I would definitely need a minute. For sure. Like that friend said, I need some space. I definitely that. We would have to have a conversation later.
That was my conversation.
I'm just saying for us to be able to move forward.
I'm moving forward without you.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It is, absolutely. Absolutely. I spent money. I thought I was doing something nice, and I had more for you, but you had an attitude before I even gave you the more. She
would have to literally be like, you know what? I was tripping.
That's what I'm saying. Like a conversation would have to be had. Some acknowledgement that you were wrong.
And she would have to bring it up because I'm not calling you back.
Right now, you're talking about I did nothing wrong. The fact that you can't see that you did something wrong.
So not only did you can't see that you did something wrong, you called me sensitive, and then you was not appreciative of the cleaning supplies.
You wouldn't get another thing from me. I know that.
Don't even ask.
You
ain't gonna see me. Nope. That's crazy.
I was flabbergasted. Yep.
Yeah. What would y'all do? Because that's the end for me. That's the end. Unless she called back or messaged me like, you know what? I was freaking tripping. I am so sorry. And then that would have to be so genuine. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, you were. You still not gonna get nothing else from me, but I took it back. I took all your stuff back.
I'm using that. I'm taking it for myself and adding it to my stash. Or unless I know somebody else that needs it.
Speaking of stash, I want to start a stockpile.
Okay.
Go for it. The coupon, and have you ever done that before? Mm-mm. I want to try that. I've tried to try before.
I just started buying detergent.
You're right. You're right. I think I want to start doing that.
I mean, I used to buy my deodorant in bulk and stuff.
I think I'm getting old.
But you are. That's it. Not old.
Is that what that means? I'm wanting more adult stuff.
You just grown. You just grown now.
That's so sad.
No. That's fine.
I enjoy it.
I get excited about kitchen gadgets and appliances. Girl, it's the same thing.
Cleaning, stockpiles, restocking. It makes me happy. It calms me. Yeah, that would definitely go on the stockpile.
Absolutely.
A food card? You was giving me a food card too?
You gave me stuff for the house and you were feeding me.
Thank you, friend.
I'm so sorry.
What do you need? You need something for your house? Shoot.
She was excited.
That was thoughtful.
She was excited to see the new house. So I dropped this off because I know you're busy. She didn't even want to bother her with imagine if this was in person. And she gave her the gift and she was like,
I would took that gift right on back.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm like, well, thank you. Thanks. Let me get that back. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
I need to see the rest of that. Mm-hmm. See, y'all, I saw the picture and I saw the first line. But I didn't see the rest of it.
Mm-hmm. It's something.
Diddy and this girl can go both to the same places. Okay? That's where y'all can go. Wow.
Well, yes. In that same lane, speaking of friends.
She need to go there too? Golly.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. Gosh. We recently talked about B. Simone, how her situation with her friend went viral.
Oh, man.
And, people were asking or just saying she was a bad friend.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to y'all that voted on our poll in our story. I asked.
Thank you.
Most of y'all pretty much said, so the option was is she a bad friend? Is absolutely. I don't know, but I'm side-eyeing her for sure. And then not necessarily. Yeah. Most people were like, I don't know, but I'm side-eyeing.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. So all of that plus this little basket situation just made me start to wonder, like, we have these examples of what bad friends look like.
Yeah. Gosh.
So what is a good friend?
A good friend to me is someone who is there when you need them, someone who can lift you up when you're down, someone who checks in, someone who just has your back, can pour into you. I think that's what a good friend is to me.
I agree.
To me.
Somebody supportive. You said that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somebody present.
Yeah.
Now I know there are different levels of friendship. Like you have different friends for different purposes,
mm-hmm.
and then some of us have multi-purpose friends where it's like all the things in one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, being present, however y'all's dynamic requires.
Mm-hmm.
I think knowing that you can call the person, like you can depend on the person. If you need them, they there.
Yeah.
Even if it's like some people are like we don't talk all the time, but if you need me, I got you.
Yeah.
I think having that, having some kind of communication, I guess, the check-ins or whatever. Because I mean, like some people, like they don't do all that. You just get a hey, what's up, and like they're good with that. Like they don't need a whole house life.
Yeah.
Like they don't,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think somebody that's willing to be whatever you need them to be.
Yeah.
That for sure. I think someone that is or creates a safe space for you to be. You can tell them stuff. You can be you. You don't gotta be a person. Not be a person.
Yeah, be a human.
So people that are front facing.
Yeah.
A lot. Like they need somebody. They don't have to be the character or like the persona. There we go. Come on, words. It's like they can just be them. They can be honest and not feel judged.
Yeah.
Or whatever. They can feel comfortable enough to be honest. So I don't know. I think I said in one of these episodes. I might have said it with the B Simone thing. It was like, what if she didn't know? But then I was like, this interaction looks like she knew. But sometimes you ask people like, how are you? And it's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like they're not honest and telling you like how they're not.
Why are you lying to me?
But like, so I think making someone feel comfortable enough to be able to be honest.
Yeah.
And not just, not have to pretend to be good or whatever. Yeah. So be safe, be trustworthy, be dependable. Be supportive. Be nice. Cause some friends, you hear them talk to each other and it's like, are y'all really, do y'all like each other?
Cause what?
Be respectful. Cause some people talk crazy to their friends. And like, you're not gonna talk to me like I'm your kid. And I'm not gonna disrespect you. And like, people like to cuss their friends out and stuff. It's like, we just do that. That's just my friend.
No.
That's just how we do. Or she understands. She know that's how I am.
I mean, if that's truly how y'all.
But if it's one-sided, though.
Yeah, you just.
So reciprocation. You said that. Yes. So reciprocation, for sure. Yeah. I think, because, like, there's a difference between, like, we cool, we have fun together. But, like, are you a friend?
Yeah.
Like, can I call you if I need you?
Can you pray for me?
Also that. That is important.
Yes.
And then
yes, we can.
Think you get a bonus. And then, for me, you get bonus points. Like if you can tell something's off. And like you check in or you see what you can do, like that friend was trying to do.
My goodness,
she was trying to help. That lady was like, I don't want no basket.
Don't give me that.
But
give me some money instead. What you gonna spend your money on the same stuff? No, what you gonna use that money
also
for?
That what you questions,
because it's the same stuff.
Maybe it was a preference, like she wanted a specific
brand or something.
I don't know. Either way,
well, just ask her for the receipt
and then restock.
Yeah, just say, hey, thank you so much, appreciate it. I'm gonna switch out some stuff because I'm used to using this and this and this. Do you mind if I switch it out?
Give it to somebody,
or that? Either way, you got options.
Yeah.
Other than telling her you don't want the darn basket. Jesus. What's wrong with these people?
You could have just gave me the money.
What? I could have just gave you these hands. That's what I could have gave you.
Lord. But yeah. Yeah, be nice.
Be nice.
Be present. Be respectful. Be supportive. Be dependable. Reciprocate that energy, whatever the stuff is. And yeah, if y'all are safe enough to be honest with each other without it turning into a thing. Make space for people to feel their feelings.
Be accountable.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yes.
Yeah, accountable and take responsibility. Yeah. But yeah. Even if you don't already understand like why this is a thing, like let them feel that. Like don't judge them for it. Let them feel their feelings, and then y'all can go on about your business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? What makes a best friend different from a friend? What makes a friend? Yeah, I asked that.
Most of the things that you said were on best friend level. Like friend to me, it's like, you know. Well, I'm not really calling you for anything. I'm not really telling you everything.
Oh no.
And I'm not.
I think friends you should still be able to call for some stuff and like, but it's like what you can call them for.
Yeah, it's like my best friend is like everything.
Oh yeah. The best friend knows more than anybody.
Even though I'm not doing that, but everything.
But like, it's like you can, or you've built that level of trust or whatever.
Like way, way, way more in depth,
absolutely,
than a regular friend would.
Yes,
a friend to me, I'm like, we keep in touch. Some stuff, but not like in depth. Not really asking you for nothing. Not really.
I'm still pulling up for my friends.
Yes, still supportive. Yes.
And like if you need me, call me. Like I have that.
Yeah.
I think the level of trust is different. Maybe that's what makes it different for me. And the level of access you have to me.
Maybe that's what I should have said. The access is different.
Because I'm still going to respect you. I'm still going to be nice to you.
Yeah. Like
I'm just naturally or generally either one of those supportive. Like that's just, I can just meet you. If you cool with somebody I know and oh, shout out, I know some, so the supportive and that reciprocating, that's still on any level. Like it's just whatever level y'all are on. Like, so I think the level of access and the level of trust. Yes, best friend actually absolutely knows way more. And they're around more as like first call than everybody else.
Know my deepest, darkest secrets.
Or the ones I'm willing to say. I feel like some stuff just Jesus. But the next level down.
After Jesus, you get the rest of it. My Lord.
Now, some people would just tell all the people all the things.
Yes, I'm learning to not do that.
I operate way more discreetly in general. Like I'm naturally more keep this.
I need that from Dominique. Because if I feel like I can, I don't know.
And also, I don't trust people that quick neither.
Yeah, so I have an issue. I would like to not trust people that easy.
But I feel like that could also be like, it takes me longer. So that could be a hindrance. Maybe. I don't know.
Nope, it's not, ma'am.
But I also be right half the time.
Yeah, so nope, it is not. You're good. You're good. Okay.
Yeah. So I just think, So I think the difference between best friend and regular friend, the level of access, the level of trust, and actually the level of expectation.
Yes.
To me, I expect more. I think that does have to be communicated or clear. But
yes,
because then you got expectations this person don't know about. And then when they fumble and now you mad at them, and it's like, well, I didn't know that's exactly what you wanted or needed from me.
Y'all communicate.
And that's in any sense, really. But yeah. So the level of access and trust, but most of the other things are kind of the same. It's just to what extent.
Yeah.
The amount of communication.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. What is a good friend to you?
Yeah.
Did we cover all the things, or did we just describe a best friend and then do like, are there other levels of friends? Because I know associates, like, oh, we just cool. We know, they cool.
Hey,
they can be invited maybe to something, depending on the level of association. But like, I'm just saying, like,
if I feel like it.
But I'm just saying, yeah, associates, y'all cool. Like, ain't no beef. Like, oh, we know each other. Oh, we know of each other.
Yeah.
And then I think friend, there's like, they got a little more access. You can lean on them for certain things. Like,
yes. You might get a Christmas gift. Might.
And then there's like best friend.
You get a car.
I think it'd just be hard for me to categorize or separate because I'm related to most of the people
and that's why.
So I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. Because I only, let's see.
Or people are like family. Like,
yeah, like, yeah, like I don't, like, everybody that I consider my friend now are like family.
Yeah.
So I don't have no friends. I got all family members.
Why she grabbed her butt like that?
Is that what happened?
And she was running by. It was kind of like, excuse me, like you would usually do on somebody's back, but it was.
Oh, yikes!
Sorry, y'all. I said I wasn't gonna do that this time. If y'all remember our very first, I think it was our first episode or one of the first. I don't think I told y'all what I saw. We had the Super Bowl on.
Oh yeah.
And my cousin was in a commercial, and I was like, "Oh, that's." And then I was like, "Ah."
My goodness.
So the TV is not usually on for that reason. Yeah. I messed it up for us.
But we are now addicted to WNBA. I kept saying, what did I kept saying?
NWNBA.
NWN.
I was like, what is it? I don't know. Goodness.
NWNBA.
But yeah, y'all let us know what a good friend is. How do you define a good friend? What is the levels? Like, how does it differ? How do you know when somebody's your friend? Like, how do you shift from just being cool to be like, oh, we are friends? But I think that just happens over time. Like, the bond grows. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. You can let us know how you feel about all the other things.
Yes, because
what would you have done in the basket situation?
Absolutely. How you feel about the butthole?
How do you feel about the verdict? If you want to, you can even just disregard that if you want to. Skip right over that. Yeah. How do you feel about Nelly and Ashanti?
Yeah, and all the other relationships we mentioned.
Yeah,
that's so cute.
And where did we start? Oh, if you saw Mufasa.
Yeah, I haven't. And so y'all let us know what y'all think about
Scar. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Scar. Okay. What we got? Oh, business spotlight. Light. A business spotlight. Business spotlight. See a DJ battle.
You got it.
Business spotlight, y'all. Who we got?
Today's business spotlight is
I can't do the drum roll.
The father's daughter.
The father's daughter. Hallelujah.
It is a women's Christian group that focuses on limiting the noise of the world during moments of connection and reminding each other of our identities in Christ.
Whose you are.
Absolutely. Their mission is to create safe and fun spaces where like-minded women can laugh, connect, worship and grow while keeping Jesus at the center of it all.
Sound like good friends.
Yeah. Or like you can become good friends. You can find you some new friends and build you some sisterhood and bonds. So if you're looking for that in the Raleigh area, definitely go check them out.
Yes.
Like I said, Raleigh area, they are having a meet and greet in Smithfield. Not too far. Just take the little drive. July 19th from 2 to 5. We will maybe give you the flyer. We'll definitely give you the link. Find all of that. It's a garden party theme. So it's a cute little party. You get cute. Gonna meet you some ladies.
Do we dress the part or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sundresses.
They even posted like a dress guide. Like if you're confused about what to wear, they gave suggestions. So like, yes, my sister-in-law happens to be one of the founding members or one of the core group putting this together. So super proud of her and them and excited for what it turns into. You can find them on Instagram at the_fathers_daughter_NC.
Yeah.
That's where you find them. Again, meet and greet. If you want to know more about them, follow them because they've actually put out some videos about like why they started it, what the mission is. They go in more detail, like who are they, like what the goal, what's type of stuff they're gonna be bringing forth. But then also pop on over to the meet and greet, get cute, go to the little party, learn more, meet the team, meet some friends, take your friends. And yeah, go connect with Jesus and some new friends.
Hello.
So again, that's the father's daughter. And, you know.
The father's daughter.
The father's daughter in North Carolina at the_fathers_daughter NC. Check them out.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah. When I saw it, I was like, oh, this is dope.
Yeah.
Excited. I
y'all
hope some people.
Yeah. Y'all fill up they little events going on, man.
Blow their minds.
You know, shoot. This is a wonderful.
Let it be a packed turnout.
experience.
Yeah, it's like,
It's happening. Yeah.
Listen, it's a lot of foolishness, a lot of chaos going on.
Yes, get some peace in your brain.
Absolutely.
In your life. Some
this
goodness.
seems like a good moment to like just gather and exhale and be a safe space.
Absolutely.
For you to do the things.
Absolutely. Yep, y'all join them. And we thank y'all for joining us for another episode of Hey Fave. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your people. And y'all talk to us in these comments. Be good friends. Stay out of trouble. Be grateful. And be happy, I guess.
Sure.
Have some joy.
That's always nice.
Something. We'll see y'all on the next episode.
Absolutely.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.